Good morning, YouTube. It is a brisk morning. It got down to about 19 or 20 degrees last night. However, it is going to get up to 45 degrees today, and we are cutting down 2 huge maple trees. In order to haul everything away in one shot, we're going to need to bring a lot of equipment. Here's the equipment lineup for today. It's a Grove job, and we are pulling the Grove cribbing trailer with the purple truck, 2 50-yard chip trucks, and 2 60-yard wood trucks. And I hope that's enough. Luckily, they're pretty close to the crane, so we don't have to bring this trailer today. This is the counterweight trailer. If we're within 110 feet of the trees, we don't have to bring the counterweights, which is always nice because it takes about 40 minutes to put those on and 40 minutes to take those off. I will bring you guys along with today and show you the job site when we get there. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. Sounds a little cold to some people, but it was 20 degrees this morning. But it's gonna get up to 45 degrees today, and there is no wind or very little, and it's not a cloud in the sky. Bluebird day. We're cutting down 2 big maple trees with the Grove. In my opinion, tree work doesn't get any better than this. We're working with really good equipment, really good people, and we're on a cul-de-sac, which is our favorite place to work because there's just no cars coming down here. We've got this nice, big, open area to lay all the pieces down. We've actually worked in this cul-de-sac one other time we had the knuckle boom crane kind of like tucked in there, and we cut a few trees down by that white garage. Super easy crane setup today. Just a little bit of plywood and our normal wood pads and plastic pads. Check out this cribbing box over here. We're not gonna need it today, but we have it just in case. You can pop this off. My friend Tom made me this. I love this thing. Very nice. So we're tucked in the yard just a little bit. If we were just gonna go after this first tree, we wouldn't have backed it in at all. In fact, we're borderline too close to this first tree, in my opinion. But to reach this second tree over here, we're the perfect distance away. I'm guessing we're gonna be about 80 feet away, which means that we're gonna be able to pick 7,000 pounds. We're taking down this big silver maple here. She's got some frost cracking, some leaking. They've lost a couple branches on this tree, and now they're worried about it. There's actually a power line that runs behind that too, just an insulated wire, but I don't think that will be a problem. And then tree number 2, this one's actually in worse shape. It has a broken top right now, kind of just hanging out up there. But if you come around to this side, oh, Spencer, check this out. Look at all this water that came out of here. So there's a big old crack.
Oh yeah.
This whole lead right here is not even attached. And this crack runs all the way down to the base. And it looks like maybe it fills up with water and a bunch of it spilled out this morning. That included bark and crack is on this side as well. This whole lead could basically just tear off in a storm. And that is the high school parking lot right there. So it would be bad. That first tree, we should be able to take each lead in one pick, depending on what kind of capacity we're good for. I'm thinking this branch might be 2 picks. We might be asking a lot to take that in one. So we're pushing the boom out to 142 feet today. We've got partial counterweight. You're a little quiet this morning.
Just letting you do the talking.
Spencer's wife was kind enough to bring coffee for the whole crew this morning. Where'd she get that from?
McFarland Coffee House.
Oh, okay.
It's like right there.
9:55. We'll probably be making our first pick around 10:15. I'm gonna say 3.5 hours per tree. So we'll probably have both stumps cut 6 hours from now. And we got a pretty good dump spot right nearby too. So worst case scenario, we have to run one load. All right, let's get started. All right, first pick of the day. We are so close. 48-foot radius. So we're good for line pull, which is 15,800. And we're gonna be taking, hard to even see, I guess because we're so close, but both of these leads. And it's way down at the base there. It's gonna be a 36-inch bar cut. But basically taking, 1/5 of this tree out in the very first cut. See ya. Now the challenge is gonna be cabling this thing up far enough so I'm above all these other little spruce trees. Here we go. Hopefully we don't need 170 foot of boom out. And Spencer, for a reference, this piece was only 4,700. I don't think any of them are gonna weigh more than that, are they? It's a good start to the day right there. Spencer almost forgot his GoPro, and he doesn't like wearing this thing because it makes climbing more difficult. He says it always gets caught on branches, but we're gonna give it to him. He says every time it gets caught on a branch, he wants to charge me $20 extra. But that's not happening.
I'd say like 38 again.
Came off pretty nice. That came off beautifully. The piece is coming in at 4,400 pounds. This is also a 48-foot radius. It makes me very happy that there's no wind. And as we're setting this second piece down, the first piece is all cleaned up, which is pretty impressive because these are some pretty big pieces. Watch out, there's some dead pieces up there.
Yeah, there's a kind of a bigger dead branch on this.
Now would be a good time to hang the saw on the tree. See, you wanted to go right more. That was already too much. Beard's doing a nice job. Keep it up.
Boom up a little bit. I think you're just gonna need to cable straight up. Three, two, one, good.
This might be big pick of the day here. Give us a wave, Spencer. The last brush pick on this tree, and it's this whole thing here. Doesn't look very big from inside this crane cab, but it's pretty big. So it ends up weighing 4,500 pounds, and we are 65 feet away, so we're still good for 15,000. We put a little tagline on this one because we didn't want it to drift towards these insulated power wires. So there's one branch that's kind of caught on the pine tree. I just wanted to make sure I'm doing the right things. All right, all the brush is out of that first tree. That trunk pick will be one pick on that trunk, but we are gonna do that later because we'll have to change our sling configuration. In order to do that, we'll have to switch to the big blue slings. So we are on to tree number 2. Going after this one now. And our first pick is at 67 feet away. You underestimate yourself every time, Spencer. You do beautiful work. I should throw on my gear. So Spencer's eating lunch quick, so that gives me a little opportunity to get some sawdust on my shirt. Pretend like I'm working today. Now we're going after this tree. Here we go. I think we're gonna need a tagline. I'd probably say 2,500 total. So that means the meter should read 3,500. I don't know why we keep doing this tagline. We need to learn to trust ourselves, huh? Okay. Cable up. And you can start swinging left as soon as you're clear of the roof. So the meter reads 35. So this piece is only 2,500 pounds. This is rare footage of someone carrying a branch. Oh. Quick tour of the job site. Got a high school here. Got the football field, the track. Lake, Mud Lake over there. Lake Wabisa over here. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cable down a little bit and back up. Okay, perfect. So you can cable up right away and just barely swing left as you're cabling up. And how much does it weigh? It weighs 2,800. Oh yeah, so the piece only weighs 2,800. I thought that one was 1,000 pounds heavier. Oops.
Want me to go or are you having fun?
I'm having fun, but I don't want to hurt my hand. It's like just healing.
It's off. Cable up a little bit. There it goes. All right, and just cable up a little more, and you can start booming up. That piece was 4,700, and nice easy pick the way it was shaped. Plenty of butt weight. It's kind of the perfect brush pick. So one more smaller one, and then we got stumps. cable up. There we go. Nice. All right, you can cable up.
What's the weight on that?
7,000.
7,000?
We started at 10 or so. It's 3:42. We've been standing around for like a few minutes, so like 3:35. We got these both landed out here, so.
The job went perfect. Everything's about cleaned up. We just have a little bit to blow down here in the street. Come check out the stumps. This is where the grove was. Pretty much no clues that we were here at all. Not from the outriggers or anything. Not one dent in the lawn. Pretty good sized stump here. I think this one was actually a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, this was the big one. I think at this distance, we were good for about 12,000 pounds, and this one weighed 7,000. So with partial counterweight, we had plenty of capacity for these two trees for how close we had the grove. It ended up being 2 big chipper trucks full of chips, and then we actually did fill the grapple truck up twice with wood. All right, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see more of this content, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.